Renting versus buying a home. The real math. For decades, buying a home has been presented as one of the safest financial decisions a person can make. Why pay rent when you can pay your own EMI? Sounds convincing. But the real financial question is more complicated. Is buying actually cheaper than renting when every cost is included? Let's look at the math. Imagine two people, Alex and Sam. Both can afford to spend $2,000 per month on housing. Alex decides to buy a $350,000 home with a $70,000 down payment and a $280,000 mortgage. Sam chooses to rent a similar home for $2,000 per month and invests the $70,000 instead. At first glance, buying looks better because Alex is building equity. But the mortgage payment isn't the entire cost of owning a home. Homeowners also pay property taxes, insurance, maintenance, repairs, utilities, and sometimes homeowners association fees. A common rule of thumb is to budget around 1% to 2% of a home's value every year for maintenance and repairs. On a $350,000 home, that could mean $3,500 to $7,000 annually. There is another important factor: opportunity cost. Alex's $70,000 down payment is locked into the house. Sam's $70,000 could potentially be invested in stocks, bonds, or other assets. If that investment averaged 7% annually, $70,000 could grow to roughly $138,000 after 10 years, before taxes and fees. But buying has advantages too. Suppose Alex owns the home for 10 years and the property's value rises from $350,000 to approximately $470,000. Alex could build substantial equity through both appreciation and mortgage principal payments. After 10 years, the house may represent a significant portion of Alex's net worth. Renting, meanwhile, provides flexibility. Sam can move for a better job, avoid unexpected roof or plumbing bills, and invest the money that would otherwise be tied up in the property. So which option wins? It depends heavily on time horizon, local prices, mortgage rates, rent increases, investment returns, taxes, maintenance costs, and how long you plan to stay. Buying tends to make more sense when you plan to stay in the same home for many years, can comfortably afford the total ownership cost, have a strong emergency fund, and are buying at a reasonable price. Renting can make more sense when homes are extremely expensive compared with rents. You expect to move within a few years, or you can invest the difference consistently. There is also a psychological factor. Homeownership can provide stability and emotional security that a spreadsheet cannot measure. You control the property, can renovate it, and don't have to worry about a landlord ending your lease. But a house is not automatically a great investment simply because its price rises. When you sell, you may face transaction costs, taxes, agent commissions, and moving expenses. And unlike a diversified investment portfolio, a house concentrates a large amount of your wealth in one location. The biggest mistake is comparing rent versus mortgage payment. The better comparison is rent plus investment opportunity versus mortgage plus taxes plus insurance plus maintenance plus transaction costs plus opportunity cost of the down payment. That is the real math. The final lesson is simple. Don't buy a home because everyone tells you that renting is throwing money away. Don't rent because you think buying is automatically a financial trap. Run the numbers for your actual situation. A home can be an excellent financial decision, but only when the price, financing, timeline, and total cost make sense. And personal finance, the smartest decision isn't always the one that feels safest. It's the one that survives the math.